so popular today, and there's so many different movies and shows about it
Yeah.
that it's
Well,
almost like
in my opinion, there's only one show about it, and that's The Walking Dead.
yeah, Walking Dead really makes
Walking Dead is the only zombie show,
yeah.
and you can quote me on that.
If it wasn't for a movie like Night of the Living Dead, who knows what kind of
Yeah,
zombie
that's true.
movies.
That really started off, and that's a great movie that holds up to this day.
The original all the way, black and white,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the remake.
Yeah, the original. Great movie. Was it made in the 60s or 70s?
Something like 68, 67.
Yeah.
Would have been a great movie to go to the drive-in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And,
Great movie.
That was directed by the legendary director George Romero.
George Romero.
Romero, yes.
Yes.
Which means rosemary in English, by the way.
Romero means rose. Okay. Yeah, he's one of the greats.
I also recommend Day of the Dead and Dawn of the Dead as great zombie movies as well.
Yeah. But ever since Walking Dead came out, it's hard for me to really compare a movie to Walking Dead, since, like, a movie is roughly an hour and a half, 2 hours long, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Walking Dead is a series, and with the really good graphics and very good gore. Not very good gore, but
It has its
realistic gore and good graphics, good story. Acting is is decent.
I think they got good actors and
Yeah,
actresses.
yeah. So, like, when you have a series that can really expand on a universe that is about zombies, it's hard to really compare it to a movie, which only has a very limited amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we have 5 seasons of Walking Dead, and that adds up to, average of 10 episodes. Well, first season was 6 episodes. And then you have, I think, 16 in every other episode, so you do the math. So that's how many, hours. Each episode's about an hour, so that's how many hours we have of zombies and character development and everything else. And it's really hard to compare that to a movie.
I think also when you have a lot of episodes like Walking Dead, there's a lot of interaction between the characters. And
Yeah, exactly. That
you feel for them,
Yeah. That's what I meant by character development. So, like, most zombie, movies are like, oh, there's like the asshole, and there's like the, the tough guy, and then,
the hot girls.
Yeah, the hot girl. Yeah.
The drug user.
Whatever, there's a million tropes, typical cliche characters we have, and like with a show like The Walking Dead, you can, like, how many characters have been killed off already, and then each of them were relatively unique, and I think that's why it's so popular, because you're taking a popular genre and giving it the space to really evolve.
Sure.
And that's where the popularity of Walking Dead really comes from. And it's the production value is really there, and it's great. It really shows in the graphics, and it really shows in everything else.
Who are your 2 favorite characters from Walking Dead? Mine is Rick and Daryl.
I have to agree with you. Carol is definitely next. Carol's evolution as a character has been insane. I'm not gonna ruin anything for anyone who hasn't watched the show, but the evolution of Carol, if you're just starting, she really changes, and she really adapts to the new world the way it is. And so does Glenn. Glenn starts off one way, and he changes and becomes something totally different, and that really happens to everybody, and that's what the show's really about. It's not really about zombies. It's about people coping with the situation and how they react to it, how they just go about life that has totally that is totally, drastically just warped. You go from a civilized society to a place where any day could be, your death. So.
Did they ever explain how the zombie apocalypse started
No.
in Walking Dead?
No.
It just happened.
I heard rumors they are making a spin-off of The Walking Dead, and I don't know the name of it. It's supposed to take place at the beginning in Los Angeles, and I heard rumors that it will explore the origins of the virus or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not confirmed, and I believe that's coming out from what I heard in the summer. So I think what they're going to do, which makes sense from a production point of view and a for ratings, is to have that show air in the off season of Walking Dead to keep people get their zombie fix, so
Sure.
to say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully it can live up to Walking Dead if it's made by the same writers and producers. George Nicotero, who's a big part of the show. If he has a hand in that, I'll be very happy because his work is hands down.
He's a great special effects artist.
Yes, that's what he does. But he's also a director.
Mhm.
He's more. His episodes that he directs are more artistic. They're more meaningful. They're not meaningful, but they have more depth to them. I would say is the word, and that's his style. And he is a special effects director, but he does have a direction, episode direction as well. Okay. So yeah.
I wonder if there'll ever be a Walking Dead movie.
Like I said, I don't want to. I'm basically turned off by zombie movies now. I think like the episodic show is really trumping it. It's just so much more room to do the show, to do the story justice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we did.